Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Monster Truck Weekly Update. It was an exciting week with events across 20 cities around the world. We saw some exciting wow moments, and even some serious champions crowd. Now, let's dive into some of the action. Let's start off with some Monster Jam results, where there were 13 events spread out across 5 tours. Let's kick it off with Stadium Championship Series Blue. They were in Los Angeles, California for the first ever event at the beautiful SoFi Stadium. There were plenty of celebrities in attendance, and the drivers definitely wanted to put on a good show. Last week in Reno, Tyler Menninga absolutely dominated the competition, but can he continue that with all the pressure on him? Racing was a little different for this tour, as it was their first time this season racing on a St. Louis style track. But Ryan Anderson quickly adjusted and took the racing win over Corey Rummel. Moving over to skills, was Ryan Disharoon and Shaker taking the third place spot, walking this perfect moonwalk off the racing lane. Getting second place was the world record holder Barney Musauer and Zombie, throwing down this awesome cyclone. Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger took the win with this awesome moonwalk up the ramp. This was his 10th skills win of the year. In freestyle, was Tyler Menninga taking the third place spot, with a backflip in some huge air. In second, it was Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, with his awesome sidewall save at the end of his run. Taking them was Chris Kohler and Monster Mutt. He had one of the best runs of his career, with some awesome saves and a huge backflip. To cap off the night, Tyler Menninga took the overall event championship with 31 points of the night. Looking over the series points, time is running out for Ryan Anderson, as there are just 3 events left. Stadium Series Blue will be in Salt Lake City, Utah this weekend. Now we move to the International Series. They were in Johannesburg, South Africa, where Camden Murphy got behind the wheel of Blue Thunder for the first time ever. Camden took the racing win over Tony Oaks and Earthshaker, who won the overall event championship last weekend. Kicking off skills, Blake Ranger and Max D took third, with 2 awesome moonwalks. In second, it was Camden Murphy pulling off this amazing moonwalk that he walked back and forth across the stadium. Taking the win was Charlie Pauken and Megalodon, with his absolutely huge air into an awesome save. Moving over to freestyle, it was Camden Murphy in third place, absolutely destroying the truck on the backflip. Taking the second place spot was Blake Ranger and Max D. Getting the freestyle win was Charlie Pauken and Megalodon with this perfectly clean consecutive backflip. Coming out with the overall event championship was Camden Murphy and Blue Thunder. This week, Tristan England will be taking over the wheel of Blue Thunder in Durban, South Africa. Moving over to the arena side, Arena Championship Series East made a stop in Baltimore, Maryland for 4 events. It was an exciting weekend as we finally crowned a series champion. Following the third event, Weston Anderson officially clinched the Arena Series East title, punching his ticket to the World Finals in Nashville. Weston took 6 competition wins and 3 overall event championships. Bernard Light also took 3 competition wins and the overall event championship on Friday. Even though Weston has already got the win, points will still be kept track of for the next 2 weekends. Arena Series East will be in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania this weekend for 4 events. Arena Championship Series Central was in Evansville, Indiana for a non-points weekend. This was the final weekend of the series, and Brandon Vincent finished strong, as he took 2 out of the 3 overall event championships. But on Sunday, it was Brandon Telechka nearly sweeping the show, as he took racing, skills, and the donut wins. This was enough for him to get the first overall and his final overall of the season. To wrap up the Monster Jam results part of this recap, we head out west, for Arena Championship Series West made a trip to Colorado Springs. Elvis Lyon has returned to competition for the first time in 2 weeks. Tristan England swept the weekend, as he took all 4 overall event championships. Kristen Anderson also took all 4 donut wins on the weekend. This strong weekend was enough for Tristan England to finally clinch a series championship, and earn his spot at World Finals. Even though Tristan has already got the win, points will still be kept track of. Arena Series West will be in Moline, Illinois this weekend for 2 non-points events. Let's look at some Monster Jam stats updates for this past weekend's results factored in. Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger is holding on to the top racing spot with an impressive 64-16 record. In skills, Tristan England is still holding on to the top score by 0.2 of a point and is one of the favorites to take the World Finals 2-wheel skills win. Finally, in freestyle we have Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger with the top spot with an average freestyle score of a 9.070. Let's move over to the independent side of the sport and check out one of the events that happened. The Toughest Monster Truck Tour made a stop for the final event of their points series in Lexington, Kentucky. Jerry Beck and Dirt Crew swept the show, as he took the racing win, the best trick win, and the freestyle win. Tim Jones was crowned the toughest 2023 series champion after the show. Now let's look ahead to this upcoming week, Week 18. 5 Montreal tours will be active, including both stadium tours. Other notable events include the All-Star Monster Truck Tour in Marysville, Pennsylvania, featuring Terminal Velocity, Wildside, Toxic, Illuminator, and Bad Habit. Also, Monster Truck Insanity Tour will be in Pahrump, Nevada, featuring Devastator, Rat Attack, Obsessed, Wildcard, and The Boss. That wraps up this episode. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to let me know in the comments below what you thought of this weekly recap video, and if you'll be heading out to any events this week. Also be sure to check out my Instagram and TikTok pages so you don't miss any Monster Truck content. See you all next time.